Hello, welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon, and let us continue. And maybe I should just YOLO it and go for the kill on this thing out here, because it is stinking up the place a lot. Soundsense is active, but it's not currently playing music for reasons, because I started Soundsense after Dwarf Fortress had started, or I restarted it. And it apparently doesn't like that very much. Here, these are all suspended for reasons. Why don't we unsuspend every last one of them? And see if we can, by the way, cut up some gems. What do we have in here? Just some cut gems. Ones that were turned into actual stuff as opposed to encrustables. And that is okay, I think, overall. You, I think, are gathering bins full of goodness. Which, again, is great. This is actually starting to look moderately efficient. Okay, the people are back. You are linking the thing up. Has the bridge itself actually been linked? You know what? No, not yet. We're gonna link this up, and then we're gonna open that up when we are able to actually use the bridge as a thing. Wait, did someone arrive with mechanics enabled? Is someone being a mechanic? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a fuck ton of bronze and silver spears, or battle axes, or warhammers, or whatever, and I'm gonna use those as traps to help fight the clowns. I will have all of the traps. Like, all of them. That's a steel battle axes, we don't touch those. We just touch the silver crap, including the steel battle axe, which is for some reason in there. And of course the artifact bone goat warhammer. Or goat bone warhammer, I think it was. I don't know, it was some sort of bone. Either way, it was crap and everyone knows it. So 3 and an extra one just in case. And just 4 on this. Actually, yeah, bring the T-wood training thing there. That ought to be good. And all of you get temporarily enabled as mechanics. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Dwarf Fortress is really lagging this version for some reason. I mean, it was before, but damn. Okay. Ooh, super levers. Which can toggle multiple levers at the same time, apparently. I was not aware of this. I need to set some of those up, actually. Hell, I could set an empty one up as a marker for soldier. Right? Like potential recruit thing. Yeah, that would be awesome. Oh yes, that would be great actually. Meanwhile, mudstone doors. You get to live in a dirty hole in a ground. I don't know, maybe 20 beds will be enough. If I see them sleeping elsewhere, I will add more. But for now, 20 will do, I think. So let's place those. Eventually, anyway. Okay, are you still being linked up? Good, good, good. I would like these to be made as well. Do I have a feeling that that might... You're going out to fish. Did I not tell you that you were mechanics now? Dwarves. Dwarfs! Bad dwarfs. Silly, silly dwarves. Okay, 5 minutes in. Did I remember to set a timer this time? Let's find out together. Yes, I did. Excellent. Okay, that looks good. Pretty much filled up. Excellent. Still no idlers. And that ought to be constructible. As should this. As should this. As should this. As should this from both sides. And then we can fill in the gaps later once these are done. There we go. I know that I still don't have a great hall. That is a thing. That is admittedly a thing. Did you make a golden door? You did? Did you? Did you? Golden door? Did you? Yeah, you did. Well done. Where the frack are my iron breastplates and all the... Hey, dwarfs. Fine, just keep working on it. Just keep working on it. You'll get there eventually. Just keep working on it. I want a masterwork bed. There you go. That one still hasn't been dumped. Damn. Talk about amounts and amounts and amounts of work that the dwarves have to do. Of course, having huge military probably doesn't help that much either. Gonna relocate the F6 key to here. Someone's making that one. That's good. That's very good. Then we can just dig forwards and make that a thing, and then it'll be crash, blam, damn when it tries to come at us like a bro. It's a lot of miasma in there, and miasma does slow things down. Of course, there's some here as well for obvious reasons. Those idlers are just people finishing their jobs and grabbing new ones. That is not... Yeah, see, we had 4 for a second, now we have none. That's pretty accurate. If we had 4 or 5 for more than a tick or so, that would be good, but there's still a backlog of work that needs to be done, essentially. Suspended the construction of wall. Which wall? This one? No, build it anyway. Dwarfs. Okay, good. You built that one. You built that one. Excellent. See, it looks fine once you repair the gaps. And you get to have all the ore and keep it. There we go. Obviously, we want to place some mudstone blocks here, 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 and of course up here as well. There we go. That ought to be good. That ought to be good. Just remove the iron bullshit from there and you should be fine. Just closing it off. There you go. There you go. And you know, I could just, once the dwarves have been placed in there, just seal these off, make it look a lot nicer. Just wall it. Engrave as much of it as can be engraved and then just wall it off with a mudstone block. Just build a wall around them. And that gosling finally got what was coming to it. Try to fly to safety, will you? Silly, silly goose. Okay. Leather quiver. I need 30 of those. Make me a supply. Make me a supply. Alright, and you are doing your things with the nickel doors. And now the steel short swords are starting to show up, in theory. Okay, cancel that nickel door. Just gonna cancel a bunch of them, so that they start making some actual steel. Well, so that they make the gold actually first, and then they can start making the steel, and then it will be good. Because we do need them for the guys, and I do want them using steel crossbows if at all possible. Because I have a feeling those might be slightly better. I want some machine gun dwarves that can also fight in melee. Ideally. Because some of these demonic clowns spit fire, I think. And other nastiness like that. And okay, 3 of those are in progress now. That's good. They spit fire and do other naughty things. How is this not removed yet? Remove it. Please. And I know that I'm adding more jobs to the mason thing, and that will further force them to make even more blocks, but this needs to continue, and we all know it. Actually, I should probably be doing this side, because this is half done, and that's probably a bigger eyesore. Surely. No. Okay. There we go. That ought to be enough blocks to finish this first area with the farms. There we go. There we go. That should help. Make this place look a little less grungy. Okay, you have been making goose bolts. That's good. We approve. And assume someone's been making clothing or something. Certainly don't use leather for clothing, even though we could. And perhaps should. 60 to 120. Yeah, that's probably enough of a buffer. Probably. To have like all of the things. Like all of the things. You are spinning thread still. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Just spin up everything we have. I am okay with that. That's just troglodyte pieces. And how are you coming along with that? Groundhog bone warhammer. Right, that's the artifact one. One of them still isn't active, but the rest are, which means we'll have a few traps to throw at the thing if it breaks through somehow. And slaughters a squad. Because it might. That twisted thing might. Masterpiece steel short sword. There we go. Equipment mismatch. That does not sound encouraging. What, are you saying there aren't enough breastplates? Bullshit, I'm pretty sure I had enough. Apparently not. Okay, they're all saying equipment mismatch. That is troubling. If they're unable to pick up both at the same time, that does kind of suck for them, huh? Doesn't it? Important question, do I have to add like let's see. Let's see. No. Wrong thing. Weapon. Let's see. Do we have to add quivers? I don't think we do. I'm sure we don't. Doesn't look like it. They should be able to grab those at least. Okay, we don't have sand-bearing items. Since when? Oh. Right. That would be a thing, probably. That may well be a thing. Okay. Okay. You're making your gold shit. That's fine. Alright, a couple of the iron breastplates and iron shields didn't get made. Because of bullshit in how the production line. Alright. We'll work it. We'll find a way to work it. What do you still have in here? Nickel bar, lead bar, copper bars, a few of them, bismuth bars. Even though they shouldn't be there, but what you gonna do? They're dwarfs. I wish someone would finally remove that bloody forge. Feel like forbidden. You're still covered in wear monitor blood, even after all this time. Someone's still covered in that thing's blood. Fuck. That's not encouraging news, is it? Not at all. We are making progress on that, which is good. That is very good. Masterpiece steals crossbows as well. That is all to the good, and people are coming down here to claim their things. Why do you have two? Oh, you're hauling them. But you can take it as strapped to something. Interesting. So you can strap it down somewhere. Add it as a sidearm, essentially. Which is the intent I was kind of going for and wanted anyway, but apparently that can be done as a thing, which is great. Yeah, you just make a copper pick. Who cares about you making the good swords, as long as you make awesome picks, right? Sure, that's the priority, just more good picks, right? Nickel doors can be placed here, the rest should be placed here. Ideally. Now getting some nice doors. Gold does look nice. As does nickel, for that matter, of course. I mean, it's not that shiny in terms of value, but it does look good. And there's always the option of making, nickel doors for ordinary stuff. I'd rather give them like a silver cabinet than a silver door, because I have more confidence in it being properly valued. For nobles, especially if we have a gold vein or two, and we have plenty, gold definitely, but for other people, I don't know. I might just make it all out of nickel. Just give them 2 cabinets, 2 chests of nickel, and that will be good. Maybe. Who does this belong to? The manager, right? I gave him a bedroom, as I did the doctor. Yeah? Sounds good. Do have some silver. I could replace the stuff here with gold for the nobles, which would solve some problems of hierarchy and stuff. But giving them 2 nickel cabinets, maybe some chests, probably better. I don't know. I honestly don't know, I'm conflicted. I would have to actually replace these, which is a pain in the ass to do, honestly. But it would make them happy. I mean, Captain of the Guard can keep what he has, I'll just upgrade his bedroom maybe. But if I make it out of nickel, the thing is that with engravings they're still gonna have amazing rooms, aren't they? Okay, where did I find the silver? So, like in quartzite. This is the place where I actually found some. Want 15 levels, exploration, thing like that, dug. Actually, let's actually center it properly. But that is kind of what I want. In fact, we can start here. Why is that like... Yeah, use that. Oh, son of a... Okay, here. Across. Dig. 15 levels down. There we go. All of that. That ought to be good. And you are just guys guarding the entrance. The famous standards. The second squad of secondness. Always crappier than the first. Oh hey, they actually killed it. They killed the forge. Sweet. Sweet, they killed it. Awesome. That is built and we're gonna clean. Ooh, you're a legendary axe. I like legendary axes. They make me all tingly. And some of these have been stopped halfway apparently. That is not great. It also can't be helped, I expect. Some more gold stuff. Sounds good. And then we get just more nickel doors for the most part. Which I suppose will have to be okay. And we can always generate a lot of cash by making goblets. And we do have that legendary goblet guy. But I really want to give them, like, you know, great stuff. If I can, like, really want to give them great stuff. Oof. That's... I mean, I could give just everyone gold stuff. And add masterwork stuff to the... Okay, which of you needs really good stuff? The mayor will definitely want it. Or the baron rather. The mayor might. So these are the mayoral ones. On the top. This is for the mayor. Could we make this all out of gold? I could. Not sure if my gold would hold out. I mean, I could make it for all the nobles. I'm not sure I could make it for every single person in the fort. Okay, so what do we say? We finish the nickel, then and then we'll see. We'll take a look at what their skills are like. If their skills are really high, we might actually go for it. Maybe. That's a fair amount we still have in the vein. We might have enough to give everyone a single piece of gold furniture, maybe. It kind of depends on if we find more silver and what we find in general, really. Would really love these to be actually finished before I open it up, just as a backup plan, if nothing else. Gold sarcophagus, then those. And that should be good, in theory, those are getting built. Nickel doors are, again, in theory, fine. Sand. Add a couple more sand commands, just to balance it out some. There we go. Because they are spending it a lot faster than they're making it, and they don't like that much. Okay, that's the gold sarcophagus. That's good. Like that. And what are you doing? Guardright? Okay. Guardright is good. Okay, you are coming to sleep here. Why don't I just explicitly set that as a dorm? Yeah. As a dorm. You're nearly done with that, and then you'll have 2 more things, and then you'll be good. Which is actually kind of great. I'm gonna set the last 2 pieces of the Baron's furniture to high priority once the sarcophagus is done, because reasons. Speaking of, this is a high priority smooth that has arrived. Excellent. Let's make sure that our nobles are properly treated, shall we? There we go. Might make a lot of crap from silver and gold furniture-wise and just display it, like make statues, perhaps. Or maybe silver coffins eventually for everyone. Upgrade from the clear glass ones. Could be a thing that I actually do. And he's continuing to build those, which is great. Will this fuck it up? Yes, it will. Wonderful. There. No, come back. It's okay. Come back. Yeah. As if. And you are just making some copper buckets, because I at one point was stupid enough to order some. And you're not even done yet, are you? Fine. Fine, make copper buckets. Actually, I could make copper bins. Copper isn't that heavy, and it would serve as a good practice thing, I suppose. At least it would give them somewhere to put their metal. Right? You are bringing pearl ash or potash ore in order to turn it into pearl ash. I think that is perfectly justified. We do. It's nice to have the magma forges set up. It does allow us to do a lot of stuff a lot more easily than we would be doing it otherwise. Okay, that is good. It will take a while for all the things to be carried up here, but what the fuck are you doing sleeping in there? This is the Baron's or Baroness's bedroom. Why do I always end up with Baronesses? So weird. And that is apparently a golden chest. Wee, golden chest. Also tower cabin. Weird that we have that. You are actually grabbing the things from there. That is perfect. So you need 2 chests, 1 cabinet, 1 weapons rack, 1 armor stand. I'm sure that that's fine. You haven't had your crap set properly, have you? Which is why you're traveling over so slowly. Or being gathered up so slowly. Okay. We're gonna set this to give to everything for obvious reasons. Then we're gonna restart the pig iron and steel thing. Steel is kind of like gold, only better. What the fuck are you missing? Do you not have... Oh, right. My bad. Charcoal, right? Yes. You need to be set up to give to these. Otherwise you won't. Which means that this needs to be set to give to those as well. Otherwise can't make that stuff because it does require charcoal. Let's see if that fixed it. And yes, it did. Whoop whoop. Excellent. So we could make tetrahedrite into its wonderful alloy of silver and copper, which increases the value but renders it useless for anything other than, you know, civilian uses, essentially furniture and goblets. I will consider doing this maybe, but for now we have a lot more metals that we need to work up, and we have a lot of chondrite and nickel looks good. I'm tempted to make a lot of things out of nickel, including a lot of these crappy doors getting replaced by it. I mean, the metal doors look nicer than the stone ones in this, and they sort of fit into smooth walls better. It's just more seamless as well, so obviously I'm tempted to do it that way. So you're bringing up more furniture, that's great in theory. Okay. Okay. How about we start with this? No. No, no, no. Yes. Difficulty or priority 2. Engrave. Okay, how do you... Why don't you just ignore that and engrave at... Son of a... There you go. And then you can be priority 3 on all of you. Enjoy. Including the hallway. No. Oh, son of a... There you go. There you go. Okay, good. Okay, am I over time? I think it beeped. Yes, it did. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one, so see you then.